My name is Brett Vatesby, everybody, and I'm 22 years old. And you might have seen my video earlier this year. I made my bucket list when I turned 22 years old, which everybody watched and loved and enjoyed. Thank you very much. Yes, especially myself. Intro. I'm Brett Vatesby, and I'm not JoJo Siwa's age, and I'm not even anywhere close to it. Where do I even start here today with this video, Toaster Strudels? Which story do I even start with? So in case you don't know, which you don't know because you don't know me, when I'm out in public, most people don't recognize me as being 22 years old. I could literally go back to my high school on a school day, walk through the halls, and everybody would think I'm a junior. Actually, I'm not even kidding. And I finished high school almost 4 years ago. I'm done college now, slungs. Okay? That's how far along I've come. But still, doesn't matter. It's especially funny when I'm in stores where you buy things, like Walmart. You know, and I'm there all by myself because I'm an adult, everybody. I'm an adult. So like, go in there, I'm buying things, minding my own business, and you know, I'm standing next to someone that's older than me. You know, when there's a lot of people in the store, and you're around somebody else that's older than you, and people think they're my parents. It's like, oh, is that little kid behind you with you? As a matter of fact, I am. We're all together. You know, everyone in the world, we're all together. Toaster Strudels. Really, truly, yes. No matter what I do, even when I have facial hair, it doesn't make a difference. Like, it's literally the same thing. But it's like, well, if you want to look older, why don't you grow facial hair if you want to look older? It doesn't make a difference, I'm telling you. I've told you already, it doesn't make a difference. And I accept it anyways. Yes, my name is Brett Vatesby, and I'm a child making YouTube videos. Everybody, Toaster Strudels, people, everybody watching this video. Yes. I've been watching a child this whole time. I remember this year, actually, it was like a month ago. I was with my friend, who's 32, I'm 22. So he's got 10 years on me, and he looks good for his age. Like, you know, muscles, like, he looks good for his age. And we were looking at cars together. And I was with him, and so we went to all these different car lots and stuff. We were looking at all these cars, right? And at two separate lots, the two salesmen, both of them thought that my friend was my dad. He's only 10 years older than me. I'm 22, he's 32. You think he's my dad? Seriously? Like, you gotta be kidding me. It's endless, and I always expect it to happen, then it happens. Like, hop in there, little fellow. Do you want to go for a ride with your dad in the car? He's my friend. He's not my dad, he's my friend. So yes, I am 22 years old, which means I am old enough to do almost everything. I'm old enough to drink alcohol in Canada and the USA and Germany and France and England and New Zealand. Every place you can think of. I'm old enough to play the lottery. I'm old enough to put a mortgage down onto a house. I can buy a house if I really want to. Right here, right now. Make me smash this camera on you. Because this isn't so much a rant as it much is a story of life itself. Alright? I got another little story for you guys. I remember last year in 2017 when it was the summer, so this was during the summer, and I was on vacation at a cottage, and we were only there like a couple hours, and then I met the next door neighbor, and he was roughly like 35 years old, and I was only talking to him for like 5 minutes. We were just talking about random things, and he made a comment like, oh, well, you're a young guy, or something like that, and he asked me how old I was, and at the time I was 21. This was last year. I was like, I'm 21 years old. And he was shocked. He was like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. And I was on vacation, so I probably had some facial hair because I wasn't recording anything. So he was pretty shocked, which was funny. I'm like, oh, another example of people don't think I'm my age, and it's like, okay. Actually, I remember that guy, no? Yeah. He's a good guy. He's from Alberta. We were just talking about stuff, and told him how old I was, and he didn't believe me. And I asked him, I'm like, okay, I just met you, right? Like, you don't know anything about me, hardly. I just started talking to you. If you guessed how old I was before I told you, what would you say? And without hesitating, he's like, oh, 16. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Really? 16 years old? Like, are you even trying today? Really? So if I look like I was 16 last year, which means I look like I'm 17 this year, so does that mean in my 2014 YouTube videos, Toaster Strudels, I look like I'm 13? Is that what you're saying here? Is that what I'm being told here? Don't make fun of me in those comments, please. I truly am 22 years old. Let's end it on this note right here. See ya.